Hey team, it's Ripper here. Hope you guys are doing great. Happy New Year, and it's been a while since I've done a video with commentary, and I've lost my voice, so I am back now. But I want to again wish you guys a Happy New Year. Build is on the screen, full secondary build, Schlieffen, one of my favorite battleship right now. And I just want to say thank you again. Since this is the new year, we're on our new path to 400 subscribers. We're about 350 plus right now, and we're continuously adding new members every single day. Appreciate all the support. We love you guys, love the commentary, love the community. I'm glad you guys are really positive about everything, and as well as, you know, constructive criticism. I think that's a great thing to bring to the community because nobody's perfect. Everybody has something to bring to the table, and I like that. So again, Happy New Year, guys. It's been a blast. Had a little, I would say, I don't know what it was, just I think there's something going around with you know, some kind of flu or throat thing, and I've lost my voice for a while, so I only had videos with no commentary, and I know you guys like the commentary as well, and also tips, tactics, and procedures that help make this game a little bit more enjoyable as well as fun for you. But this one video stood out. I think is a great display of what the Schlieffen is all about. It is literally the one-man army I was talking about, as the title of the video explains, and the fact that this thing can do it all. I mean, I really honestly believe, because the ability to have the secondary build really work for once, and with the, you know, the commander rework, it really makes this ship and this, I would say, meta feasible. Because back in the day we used to push a lot, we used to have fun. Tirpitz was awesome when it first came out because it gives you the brawling, it gives you the gun power, it also gives you torpedoes, and it had great, you know, armor scheme, and that's exactly why it was so fun, rather than, you know, either you don't have secondaries and you melt, or you have secondaries or you melt, or you have fantastic armor but no secondaries, because there really was no ship that had it all, if you will, until now. And the Schlieffen, I believe, is one of the best right now, if not the best in the game, and I really, really appreciate it and love it, and it's pretty awesome. So looking at, and I like how I keep at the very beginning of the videos of where the ships go initially, to show you where the team is thinking about. This is my clan right here. We're playing ranked, or clan battle, sorry. And it shows you where we initially go. We normally send 2 people to B just to cap it and defend it, and then everybody else to C to maximize firepower. Now you see what I'm doing right here is the Schlieffen is not good at pushing in. Although I do say it's a brawler, pushing in brawler kind of thing, it really is the best to survive long term, is to do what I just did right there. More of a shoot and scoot, push in, make everybody run away, and then just, you know, use your secondaries to return fire, and then run away, fire torpedoes. Now the torpedoes are 13.5 kilometer range, which is perfect range, because it's not too close but not too far as well, and to still reach out and touch somebody and provide a threat to the enemy. So we captured C, so there's no reason for me to push. A lot of, I think, people out there like to push at moments like this when you really don't need to, because you notice the enemy team is falling back and hoping to spam, you know, HE spam you or torpedo spam you, and then that's how you start losing all your teammates. At this situation, it's better just to go back and guard B and C. And now it forces the other team to push into you, which is the best ability of the Schlieffen, where you're basically kiting away, all guns aimed to the rear, and you're unloading literally every single thing you have. Now, if you look at the, again, if you guys aren't familiar with the Schlieffen, it's the new German secondary line of battleships, which is, you know, less guns, 8 guns only, but they still pack a wallop. I still think they're fantastic. I mean, I think they still provide punches and even citadels. So don't get me wrong, these main guns are pretty awesome. The turret in the rear, the number 4 turret, is a 360 turret, so it's great for pushing in and for maximizing angles. The other thing, it has torpedoes, so if you need to brawl or go against somebody last minute, almost kind of like ramming situation here, you got your torpedoes to negate the ramming option. And then you have the secondaries, obviously we already talked about, which is the bread and butter of this ship. The bad things about this thing is the Schlieffen has poor armor, if you will, because it cannot take too much damage, as well as it starts off with a low HP pool. You notice I'm at 76,100, as opposed to something like a Yamato who's up to 97,000, or a Kremlin who's at about 100K. That's another poor thing about the ship. Turning and maneuverability is great. I think it's just a pretty decent for its size, as well as speed. The other really bread and butter, I think, of the ship that allows it to push in quickly is the Soviet heals, if you will, or damage cons, if you will. You notice the damage cons there are, they only give you a limited amount, but they heal within like 30 plus seconds, which is great for brawling. because you want to put away, I normally use the tactic of if I see 2 fires or floodings greater, then I damage con right away and start the thing on cooldown while pocketing a heal. So that heal is there as a backup, so if I catch on fire again, notice my build doesn't have fire prevention. I have the heal as a backup while my damage con's cooling down, and this Z52 makes a bad decision of running into a full broadside Schlieffen, which is just basically a gunnery practice at this point, and say goodnight to him. And boom, RIP, thank you Nevsky, back to Porty, and now we are working our way to the Petro. Now, here's another cool thing, the Petro. Now with IFHE build, the Petro has 50mm armor on most of its deck, so the IFHE build doesn't really do much except for its superstructure, which is 19, of course, standard 19mm armor, which will penetrate and start fires. So watch this, you're just gonna watch as we hit over 100 hits, we get whatchamacallit, Lucian's Commander perk active, so there's 1 fire right there. I don't care how much armor you got, the amount of fires you put on this thing, it's just the sheer volume of firepower. It doesn't matter how much armor, there it is another fire. So this thing can start fires like crazy. And even if the IFHE builder reduces the fire chance, I don't care, I'll keep shooting until I get one. That's the beauty about the Schlieffen, I love it. Just listen to the gunfire right there. Boom, 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 boom. This is just gunnery practice at this point. Petro's freaking out, basically in full reverse, full retreat, and this is how you scare off a Petro. And look at the guns. The guns still can, like, while he's showing a little bit of broadside here, boom, 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 they are still accurate enough to put a hole in this thing, and boom! Look at that, the guns work. And the western side is pretty good, and we're just taking free pot shots at the Yamato here, and I don't want to mess around with the Yamato's guns because they do penetrate us at all angles and all sides, so let's not mess with him, and let's use the smoke to our advantage. If you guys don't know the little trick here, if you hide in smoke with the Schlieffen, it keeps firing secondaries, and we are not detected while still firing. Now, as long as someone is spotting, of course, now here's another thing about the game you gotta realize is the gearing is behind the smoke, so he can't spot for me, so nobody's in between me and the Yamato, so therefore I can't see the Yamato. So the tactic really is to have a teammate be in between you and your target to spot so that you can sit in smoke and fire all day, and as long as you're within range, of course. That's the tactic I've seen. I think there's a video out there with a Schlieffen getting 1,000 hits. You go look it up with a vampire moving, crawling smoke, just sits in front of a Schlieffen, and they move as one, and it really provides them literally a moving smoke screen of secondary chaos. I love it. I wish I had a vampire to do that, but I digress. We are now pushing towards C-Cap. Looks like we are losing. We only have 3 ships that are 5, but let's see if we can eliminate this Nevsky to even out the playing field here, and hopefully the Salem on my team can help out here. And let's see if Blue Devil can help us out, or actually that's Troop, our team leader here, and looks like he will be able to zombie heal hopefully and take out the Nevsky. Boom, he is done, and now we have 3 ships to their 4 with 11 minutes left in the game, and looks like we can take this fight back to Charlie, because I believe that Charlie has more ships and we can handle the Yamato later. I do not want to take a Yamato one-on-one right now. He is too far out of the game to be a threat anyway, so let's see if we can take on the Shima. Oh, and we lost our Salem. So now it's just the gearing and me, and hopefully can we bring this game back? And this is where we start kicking in the capabilities and power of the Schlieffen. Fire preemptive torps towards the Yamato. Hopefully we get a free shot or free torpedo hit, and that'll help us out, while the Shima and Thunder are capping Charlie, which is very bad. We don't need them capturing more points, so we need to keep the points down as much as we can. Gearing doing his best to take some kind of hits or slow him down. Let me take a quick pot shot right here. Hopefully it resets the cap. Trying to bring all the guns to bear here, or am I waiting? I think I was waiting at this point to get into secondary range, so as to minimize the damage output. They take Charlie clap, but you know, at this point I'm more about survivability and see if we can kill as many ships as we can to win the game. We are now spotted, so it's about time we start opening up. I asked Gearing to throw some smoke down for us. As long as the Gearing can keep spotting and the Thunderer shoots, this is good. So Thunderer fired, which is a bad thing for him, so hopefully he is still spotted. I damaged Connor right away, put the fire out. Yamato takes a shot at me with HE, which I'm not really understanding why he did that. Probably would have selected AP, and now here's the torpedo. So I basically elect to find a gap, aim towards it, and go full speed. And at this point, no one's spotting for me, so I have to elect to go full speed and go towards the cap, otherwise we lose. With 9 minutes left in the game and their 2-cap advantage, and they have 4 ships to ours, we are going to have to take the fight to them. So, what does the mini-map tell me? So I'm always analyzing the situation here and figuring out what is the best course of action. Oh, Yoshino's popping right there. So I know we got the 3 ships over here, Shima, Thunder, and Yoshino. Let's take one-on-one. Never take a Schlieffen one-on-one. You're going to lose. Watch, here's the demonstration of why you will lose one-on-one. Yoshino has no guns firing. I'm constantly firing, and there's that Citadel I was telling you about. These guns do provide the capability of taking some pretty mean Citadels to cruisers. And you have constant fire. Now he sets a fire on me. I hit the heel, pop the heel, and now I'm just going to wait until he melts to the secondary firepower of this monstrosity. Take a quick little shot, but I believe the secondaries will do its job anyways, but this just to finish him off. Boom, 1 goes down, 3 left to go. Another torpedoes. Now the Schlieffen, you notice I'm going left, right, left, right. So the pros about that is it throws off everybody's shots of the torpedoes. Now to counter this, if you're a torpedo boat, just aim directly at the Schlieffen. I mean, because the tactic is to me to do left, right in order to mitigate these torpedoes, as you can see. But if you shoot them right at me, I literally have no direction to go, just like this one. I'm going to eat at least 1. So there's the counter pros and cons of that maneuver right there. But I did dodge at least, 90% of those torpedoes, took 1. And you notice the damage con is healing up right now. Again, that's why these damage cons are perfect for this ship, because you're going to need every single damage con you can in order to push in hardcore like I'm doing right now. Thunder is slowly melting to our secondaries right here with Luchin's active. It's going to just constantly keep the rate of fire going, and we're going to keep setting fires on him, which you'll notice is very crucial to beat this Thunderer because of his nice heal. And he's also putting fires on me. So we got to melt this guy as fast as we can. So we're going to hard right turn right here, not too much. I'm putting torpedoes on both left and right, so if he turns left or right, he'll hopefully get some torpedo hit and maybe it'll kill him. But I have to remember there's a Shima out there. He fired his torpedoes and he has about a 2-minute reload, so I got some time to work with. So I'm hoping this damage con heals in time. We got to kill. If I take another shot from the Thunderer, I am dead. And Shima starts firing, so we know where he is at. Boom! RIP Thunderer back to porting, and here we go. Good thing I switched to HE. I have no idea why. He pops up, and here we go. Come on, quick blind shot right there. Boom! And that there, ladies and gentlemen, was a last-minute seal-the-deal kind of thing. And that is how the Schlieffen, in a moment's notice, eliminates the entire enemy flank in a matter of minutes. So that's my video. Hope you guys liked the video. Enjoy it. Now watch the video over and over again. See some of the tactics, procedures, even the counters to the Schlieffen. This hopefully may help you fight one. But we won the game, and that was all thanks to the ability of the Schlieffen, the firepower, and the maneuverability, damage cons, and everything. It's a one-man army. Hey guys, appreciate all the support. Like, subscribe, the bell button for subscribing and supporting the channel, and appreciate all you guys do. Happy New Year. Until again, we'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.